Osteoporosis. Many of us have heard about this condition that weakens the bones and makes them prone to fractures.
While most people think that osteoporosis affects only women, this is in fact not true. Men are as much prone to it. Data states that 1 in 5 men above the age of 50 suffer from osteoporosis.
Wow, that's a lot, because that's 20% of the men. Also worldwide, approximately 9 million fractures occur because of osteoporosis every year. That means almost every 3 seconds, someone has a fracture because of osteoporosis.
Absolutely, Sameer. So welcome to Doctors on Call. Today, let's look into osteoporosis. I am Dr. Sonia Lal Gupta.
And I am Dr. Sameer Gupta. Osteoporosis is a common condition that weakens your bones and makes it susceptible to fractures even with minor injuries. Both men and women can be affected with osteoporosis. So why does it actually happen? Well, bone growth occurs during the early part of your age. Bones grow both in length and density during your teenage lives. The bones peak in height and grow more dense. Around 30 years of age, we usually have the highest bone density, and after 30, our bones gradually start to lose this density, making them more fragile, especially in certain cases like cigarette smoking, excessive alcohol intake, lack of physical activity, vitamin D deficiency, and medications like steroids, especially for a long duration. Long-term illnesses like kidney problems, liver problems, and rheumatoid arthritis increase your risk of osteoporosis. Women are especially more prone to osteoporosis after menopause. This is due to the lack of the hormone called estrogen. Estrogen plays an important role in helping build up bone density apart from many other functions. Now, with the help of bone mineral density tests like DEXA scan, we can measure the bone mineral density, or the BMD, and evaluate your risk for osteoporosis. Now, the DEXA scan, or the dual energy X-ray absorptiometry, helps measure the bone mineral density by passing low levels of X-ray through your body. Special detectors in the DEXA scan measure the amount of X-ray that passed through and determine your bone mineral density. Based on the value, your risk of osteoporosis as well as the treatment can be determined. Now the question is, who all should get a DEXA scan? The DEXA scan is usually recommended for anyone above the age of 50 or in younger people with any risk for osteoporosis.
Now there are multiple ways on how you can prevent osteoporosis. Some of the important ways include: number 1, focusing on your diet. Having optimum amounts of calcium and vitamin D in your diet is essential to prevent osteoporosis. Experts recommend that men and women below 50 years of age should have a daily intake of 1000 milligrams of calcium per day, while those above 50 should consume 1200 milligrams of calcium per day. A good source of calcium is milk. For vitamin D, the recommended amount is 400 to 800 international units per day. A simple way to get vitamin D is to spend 20 minutes twice a week in the sun. Number 2, limiting alcohol intake to not more than 2 small drinks a day. Number 3, quitting smoking. Smoking is a well-known reason for increasing bone loss and weakening the bones. So, the best thing to do is to quit smoking. Number 4, exercise. Regular exercise helps increase bone density and reduces the incidence of hip fracture by strengthening the muscles. Experts recommend that one should exercise at least 30 minutes 3 times a week.
Based on the extent of osteoporosis, some medications may be prescribed for the treatment. Hormone replacement therapy with estrogen may also be used in postmenopausal women to help prevent osteoporosis.
Remember to keep a check on your calcium and vitamin D intake. And the most important thing, always take precautions to avoid falling. Well, that's all for now. See you next week.